I want to talk about Larry. He said that you and John were really close to him. What kind of forged that bond? Why you and John, or was it that you and John picked Larry? How did that relationship kind of come about?
I think Larry picked us. I don't know, but when we first met him in the summer, we all noticed something special about him. When we walked him around the building, you saw he started smiling. He got up off the chair and started walking around, looking at the Hall of Fame faces and all the players. And when we went to the big house, I let him throw him a pass and he ran all the way down the field and scored a touchdown, spiked the ball. Being around Larry, makes me really think I'm honestly blessed to have met him and learned not to take anything for granted. Really, and he's an awesome guy to be around. And I enjoy his presence, and I'm happy he's going to be around even more, being involved and dealing with us.
Well, Jim Harbaugh told Larry nothing good happens after midnight.
That's kind of nice.
Davion, and not to turn it somber, but I mean you look at a kid who would to be able to do half or a quarter of what you guys do. His parents are talking about he's just now in gym class. He learned to walk at 9 years old. I mean, how much does that put things into perspective?
It's crazy because I started walking at 8 months old, and it's just crazy to think about. I mean, Larry's a strong guy. He's a strong kid. He's mentally tough, and I know, like he said, he has a high pain tolerance. And I mean, that guy Larry he's a tough dude. He won't let anything get in his way. There's no such thing as adversity to him.
He said he wants to be a running back. So I mean, that's what are you gonna work with him this week?
Just his footwork, learning the pass protections, his routes and stuff, and just understanding the offense really, and just having a good time with him, and just having him in there running back home should be fun.
Got the bye week coming up. What are some of your plans? Just kind of relax, take it easy.
Oh yeah, take it easy a little bit. Get to go home and watch one of my high school team plays the homecoming game and versus our rivals, so it should be fun. Should be a big crowd, and I mean, just take my mind really off football. It's not going to be me on the field, so I get to watch all the younger guys that I seen grow up when they were in a little league and stuff. So it should be fun.
What's that like for you to be able to go back to? You're Warren, right? Warren, Ohio. What's that like for you to be able to go back? Give back and talk to talk to your friends there, talk to people you grew up with. What's that like to be able to have that opportunity?
It's fun, they don't really look at me as a football player. It's basically like I never left because all our friendships are so strong. We just basically pick up right where we left off, last time I was home. So it's a joy being at home, seeing all my family and friends, and seeing all my high school coaches because they mean a lot to me.
Low key weekend, right? Mm-hmm. Right now, I knew there was a big promotion at Ruth's Chris this week.
Yeah, I wish I would have went, but
so were there any plans to go or take advantage of that?
I haven't actually. Me, Taco, and Delano, we normally eat. We always pick a place. Somebody picks a place every week. Every day. And we actually might go there tonight if possible. It just depends how they're feeling.
They're booked solid.
Yeah. We might figure something out. I don't know.
Well, they're hungry football players, and they're coming for 78% off. So that's not good news for them.
Have you talked to Grant Newsom at all?
I texted him. I didn't actually get to talk to him as of late, but I know our offensive line talked to him, and he said he's doing good. He's in high spirits, so he's always going to be in my prayers. Him and Jerry Clark. So dealing with those two injuries definitely impacted our team because they were two huge pieces to our team, and we just have to figure out a way to win without them. Really. And I know they're going to be good. They're going to be high spirited. Come back next season, but.
Devian, your carries now are maybe like 2/3 of what they were at this time last year or something like that. A lot fewer. Do you feel like different midway point this year than midway point last year?
I feel healthy.
It feels, yeah.
I feel healthy. And this is when we get in the nitty-gritty of our schedule with Illinois, Indiana, Michigan State, Ohio State, and Maryland. You know, it's going to be definitely time for us running backs to pick it up even more. Even though we had a record-setting day last Saturday, we're going to pick it up a little bit more.
You got 5 carries. I mean, was that a fumble in your head a little bit or something, or do you think that it was such a blowout that you don't really need more work?
No, it was just Coach Reese call, really. I mean, I'm not going to fight it. I mean, I understood. I mean, yeah, I fumbled, put the ball on the ground, but he also gave me a carry. He gave me 2 carries right after that, so it definitely wasn't the fumble that was affecting me. He just said, just rest your body. There's no need for you to be taking all these hits when we have 3 other running backs who do just as good.
Do you think this team gained confidence through the first half of the season because of the way you played?
As the way I played or as a team?
No, as a team.
I know for a fact when we see our defense out there with Dr. Blitz, aka Coach, you don't really get down like that. You know your defense is going to go out there and give it to any offense out there. So as an offense, we just have to execute. And we're starting to mold together, as you can see with the Rutgers game. It's going to get better and better every week. So I mean, I feel like our confidence is gaining even more and more and more every week.
Watching you guys consistently break runs, the last couple weeks, you guys have now had. It's not like last year where there was maybe 1 per game. There's 2 or 3, 4 runs. What do you think? Is that the line? Is that something that you guys have done? You know, you guys are more adept at that, or?
It's just our offensive line getting a great push and making those holes for us. Really, it's the only way we're going to get to the defensive line. So it's all the line. That's all they're doing, really.
Does it look different than last year when you're watching on film too, not just in person?
For us, we're just hitting the holes a little bit faster than usual. I mean, faster than we were last year.
It wasn't that long ago where you were kind of the lone soldier there, running back. You got 4 now. What does that feel like to have 4 guys playing?
It feels good. I'm happy for all the guys in our room, Karan, Chris, and Ty. You know, we're all really close and with our relationships with each other. So it's pretty cool seeing another one of your good friends score a touchdown or break a long run.
Was that weird for you? You didn't play at all. I mean, the game was over, so you didn't play much. Was it weird to stand there and watch, or you enjoyed it?
No, I was seeing it all the time during camp and whenever we have practice. So I mean, it was no surprise to me what they could do. It put like a big smile on my face. It was actually happening. Big Ten game, and it was a night game.
At this time a year ago, what were you dealing with in terms of injury?
So I was just dealing with my foot really, and
Your foot? Okay.
yeah, just dealing with my foot, and that was pretty much it. And just trying to fight through that pain, but
Now, not having that, I mean, you can feel the difference in terms of how you prepare. In terms
oh
of when
yeah,
the game starts.
I can feel I feel better. I'm loose, and it's just relaxing to know that you're not going to be taking all the hits.
Have you ever felt this healthy 6 games in?
No,
Like this?
not since probably sophomore year.
Yeah. What does that do for your confidence? You know, you guys are really going to get into the Big Ten, the schedule here, and now you're 100%. I assume you're as close as you can ask for.
You know, we're dealing with injuries. You gotta be in the training room day to day, like 7. You gotta be there at 7:00 in the morning, no matter what. Like, if it's really important to you, if football is really important to you, and the team's really important to you, that's what you gotta do. And I had to learn that last year a little bit until probably this point last year. I was like, I know I need to get in this training room, and I was there 6:30 in the morning and stuff. So you just gotta learn this process.
How big of an advantage for you guys do you think it is that you have so many running backs that can all
You don't know what you're going to get, what type of running back you're going to get for the opposing defense. So you got to really pick your poison there.
Deb said that he's impressed that you guys jumped so many places in terms of running versus last year's status to this year's status. Are you aware of that? I mean, you kind of look at stats, how that you guys have produced so much. Or
no, we really don't pay attention to that. Really, I mean, we paid attention to last week's because we know we broke a record, and Coach Week told us after. But we really don't pay attention to that, and it's a great feeling to know that we're out there doing a lot better than we were last year, and we had a finish with a 10-3 record. So We just got to keep it rolling. Really.
And you said they set a goal
Every week.
And do you guys set a separate goal? Or so is that all one goal for the whole running group?
No, it's just the offensive line is the only ones that set goals. They have up on the board. They set, I think, 3 goals, and whatever those 3 goals are, they got to achieve them, or they don't get food.
Oh yeah.
Or they don't get food.
Because he said last week the goal was 300, and then you guys got 481. So get food and a half or something.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know what coach is going to do for them on Thursday, but I think that he might feed them next Thursday instead of this Thursday.
Devion, in terms of balance, and you mentioned, the having 4 teams never know what they're going to get. What do you like about the running back core in terms of balance and ability?
Karan and Chris are really the speedy backs for us, and me and Ty are more the power backs. So me and Ty each have our own little game. And Chris and Karan are kind of different and somewhat similar with the speed and making a guy miss. So it's fun seeing everybody out there working on their craft. And
To go into a second half last year, obviously you had